Yo guys, I'm back to another video by Tia Turbo, and today I just want to tell you that, yeah, that is a new intro I have. And that intro I made myself, obviously. It was from Panzord, like I said in my last video. So I know it isn't Wednesday, I still want to record a video because I want to tell you why I cannot do my 38 subscriber special. I'm planning on doing it next week, I hope. I think Thursday might be a good day to do it because on Thursday I am out of school because next Thursday is actually my last day of school. I'm in 4th grade right now, so I'm going to be starting 5th grade soon. So yeah, that's my last day of school. But I just want to say that I can't do my 38th special. Now this is going to be a pretty long story, so get back in your chair or bed or whatever you're watching this on. Maybe you're standing up, which isn't very good to me, but yeah, but just get comfortable and enjoy the story. So, but in order to actually know the entire story why I cannot do this, I have to literally go back to like 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, something like that. And you're probably wondering, Tia Turbo, why does it have to date back all the way to 2008? Okay, now I'll say, it doesn't really date back to 2008, but to actually know everything that actually is happening, you do have to go back to 2008. I mean, it might not even be 2008. It might be like 2007 or something. I'm pretty sure it's either 2007 or 2008. Or maybe the very beginning of 2009 or something. I know I was born on June 27th, 2009, so it's somewhere around the time. So this dates back to around that time, and my grandma had just bought this computer, an HP computer that runs Windows 7. So, I mean, not, well, it runs Windows 7 now, but when she first bought it, it actually ran with Vista. So she brought it back, and you're probably wondering, God, Vista sucked. I personally don't, I don't really like Vista that much either, but I don't think it was that bad. I think the worst version of Windows, in my opinion, is Windows 10. Okay, that just is, well let's just continue on, because I just don't like it very much. So I don't like Windows 10 at all, actually. It's just Microsoft Store. Okay, we're getting off topic here. So my grandma bought the computer that she wanted, and so she did whatever she did on it. Later, on June 27, 2009, Windows 7 was just about to be released, and I was born. So I was born, I pretty much lived in my grandma's house because, I just couldn't go back to, I didn't have a house to live in yet. I have to live with my aunt and my dad. I don't live with my mom for personal reasons you don't need to know about. Yeah, so I lived in my mom's house and stuff. I mean, my grandma's house, I played around and stuff, but that's not even the topic. And when she had the computer eventually in October of 2009 or whatever, when Windows 7 was released, Windows 7 I think was on October 2009, Windows 7 was released, so she upgraded her computer to Windows 7. Now, here's what happened. Now the next event does not happen much later until like 2017, I think. So that was 2017. That'd be 8 years later in 2017, and my grandma bought a new computer, and this one ran the ugly Windows 10, but it was a touchscreen, and it was still an HP computer, and she gave her old computer to me. So, in fact, here's a fun fact. If you've actually seen one of my old videos, I think it's called How to Get Different Versions of Minecraft PC for Free or something like that. It's an old version, but the computer I'm using was that computer she gave to me. That was the exact same computer that ran Windows 7 stuff. So this story is about something I actually showed in my video, and that's what caused all this. So she gave it to me, and that was great. I used it for downloading Minecraft and stuff, played on it, browsing the internet, stuff like that. And then one day, my dad didn't have a computer for a very long time. And pretty much my dad had to borrow computers from all his friends. Yeah, so this is my dad, and he borrowed computers from all his friends, and I don't remember if he broke it or if he just went it back with somebody. He has some computer, doesn't have it anymore, and that's why he needed to use my Windows 7 computer. Now, I only thought this was like temporary, maybe like a month or two, but guess what? It happened for like almost a year, like half a year he was using this computer for his stuff, and he didn't even give it back until it was too late. Now, what do you mean? Now you're probably wondering, Teacher, what do you mean by too late? This is where the bad part comes in. So my dad was using that computer, and it was annoying very much, and at least to me it was. I'm sorry, my dad, if you're watching this video, I just want to say, at least just try to, you know what I mean. So, yeah, so that's what happened. He used the computer for forever. I kept on begging him to get it back, but he never did. So, eventually after a while, it broke. Sort of. The computer sort of broke. It started getting errors and stuff, and even a couple BSODs, but, you know, it fixed. I tried to search up on the internet how to fix the BSOD errors. There were just weird, stupid forums that came up. If you ask me, I like actual posts better than forums. I mean, sometimes forums have stuff good, but most of the time, no. So I couldn't really figure out how to fix it. I just tried restarting it and everything back to normal. And then eventually, the worst thing I could ever imagine happened. The computer completely gave out. The hard drive was broken and it stopped. Now I thought, now we all thought the computer was actually dead forever, and well, it sort of was. So my dad took it to this town's repair guy, and the repair guy fixed it. He put a new hard drive in it. It still ran Windows 7, and somehow he was able to retrieve all of the data that had almost been lost, all of my Minecraft stuff and files, all of my dad's racing pictures, and stuff like that. So he somehow actually retrieved it, and after that, everything was good, and then another thing happened. It broke again. And this time, it wasn't the hard drive. We knew it was something else. For some reason, one day they tried to boot up the computer, and like weird colors started flashing on the screen, just like that one Peppa Pig episode, you know? So, and we didn't know what was happening. It was very weird. So we turned it off, turned back on again, same thing happened. And eventually it just stopped turning on. And when I turned it on, we could tell it was on. It was trying to turn on, but there was nothing on the screen. So what did this mean? What actually happened here? And guess what? We never figured it out. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm just kidding. Obviously, we figured it out. It was actually the graphics card it broke. So my dad took it to the repair guy again, and guess what? It's still at the repair guy. It's been taking so long to get this. I mean, like, it's been there for almost a year. I think he, like, when he took it there, it was, like, July of last year. So it's been there for literally almost a year, and he still hasn't got it. But the reason why is because our family does not have enough money to actually repair it. It costs $150 to repair it, and I don't have that much money, dude. I only have, like, $86. Of course, you guys, if any famous YouTubers are watching this, they do probably have like over $1,000. Guess what? I don't. I need to monetize my channel. In case you didn't know, you probably already figured out because there's no ads in my videos, and that's because I haven't monetized my channel yet. Once I get a new credit card, I will monetize it. I just need to get my $86 out of the bank, put it on a credit card. Boom, there you go. Sorry. And so yeah, so after I do that, I should get more money, but at the point now, we can't do it. So, and then in the middle, so then after that, my aunt bought a new computer that was an HP. It was a fresh, beautiful, silver, sexy looking, I'm not even know if I'm allowed to say that on my channel, computer, and it was very nice. And that computer was pretty much just amazing. And trust me, my aunt's dad bought that for her. His name is Chuck, by the way. Chuck bought that for her, and must have costed like $5,000 to buy that. So it was pretty amazing. It had like an Intel Core i7 8th generation. It was amazing. It was pretty sure I was actually built for gaming. So my dad has an account on there, and I have an account on there, and obviously my aunt has an account on there. But my aunt is the administrator because she's the one who owns the computer. So then, after the Windows 7 computer stopped working, my aunt's old computer, a Toshiba computer that I think originally came with Windows 7 and now runs 10. Obviously, she upgraded to 10. I thought that was a bad choice, but she thought it was fine. So then my dad decided to use that one, and for the first few weeks or maybe months, I don't remember, my aunt would not let me touch her new computer because it was hers. It was hers. But after, you know, it got a bit old and dirty and stuff, she would let me use it, but make it account for me and stuff. So my dad had to use a Toshiba computer, and me and him would both take turns using the Toshiba computer. After a while, I was taking the Toshiba computer out because it was my turn, and I had the charger. But then I slammed the door on the charger, or at least I'm pretty sure, and the charger broke. It would no longer charge. However, and we thought that was the end of it, but guess what? That wasn't the end of it. Because my aunt had a really old computer it was like an old Toshiba computer again that run like Windows Vista Home Basic or something. So it was pretty much that old, and most of the keyboard didn't work, so I couldn't even log on to that. It actually still works, and my aunt tried to take it apart and to fix it, but I don't think she ever will. But luckily the charger that came with that actually worked with the new Toshiba computer, and it actually charged. But after a while, we didn't realize we were breaking the computer the entire time we were using that charger. Since it wasn't the right one, that's why the computer is dead now. The Toshiba computer it couldn't boot up. She used automatic repair or system restore or whatever. It didn't work. So then, what are we gonna do, huh? I guess so. Eventually, my dad bought a new computer, or at least my grandma bought a new computer. My grandma is my dad's mom, and so she bought him a new computer for Christmas actually, and yeah, so last year on Christmas 2018, she bought that for him. So then after that, my dad is now using that one right now. He's probably in the garage right now using it. And here's the bad thing. So eventually, after a while, my aunt realized I had taken up like gigabytes, like 50 gigabytes of the computer just with my downloads folder. And I couldn't blame her because I had tons of stuff in my downloads folder. So she had it, and she knew it couldn't fit on a USB drive, and she only had disks, so she copied all of them to disks. Except there's one problem. That, and some of my stuff she copied to that was my 38 subscriber special stuff. I'm giving you a little sneak peek. One of the things you need for that is a Windows ISO file. I'm not telling you that, but she copied, it was a Vista one, she copied it to a disk, except what I didn't know is that when she copied it, she didn't just copy an ISO file to the disk. No. She turned a disk into an ISO disk. So every time we put that disk into the computer and actually open the drive, it would try to install Vista on the computer. Like, what is this? It's terrible. So, and then obviously it didn't work because that computer does not have like a business product code or whatever. So, yeah, and since my stuff is all messed up on those discs, that's why I can't do my 30th sub special. So, thank you everyone for watching. That was the long and boring story. I will get it done next week. She says she has an app that can take all the stuff inside of that drive into an ISO file. I also have an app that can do that too, but she says, okay, why do you have one? Delete it. So, I'm going to do that soon. So, I want to thank you so much for watching, and see you later. Goodbye.